Yo guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Welcome back to Gospel Reaction, and this time we're back again with amazing conversation that has to do with Afrobeat. Like I'll tell you guys need to stay tuned on this one. We have an exciting topic for you guys today. For some reasons, I don't know if it is the fans here, but I feel like some fans are actually instigating like conversation that I don't think makes sense. Yeah, but then we'll talk about it because you guys are talking about it. So a lot of guys are saying Olamide come Asake. I really don't think it's fair, but let's see what my guests have to say. Is he really copying Asake? Well, because I will the son to copy the father. As a matter of fact, I think the father should be the influence in the son. So maybe the reverse is the case. But I'm sure you guys need to know what my guests have to say on that one. Davido also is in the conversation. Is it big in the UK? For US, Davido is quite big in the US, really, because obviously he's from there. But the UK, the odds are really not in his favor. But all of those conversations, this is where we'll talk about them and discuss them as it is. Remember, if you mess up, we'll come and tell you, guy, you did not do well. And then if you've done well, we'll come and tell you, Baba, you've done well. My name is Taki, your big man, also the big man stuff. You don't want to miss this one. I have with my guest on the first key and Able B. Let's see what these guys have to tell us today. What's good?
Good, man.
How you doing, bro?
It's good.
This one you came on native today. What's the secret behind this, your native attire?
It's Friday. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, by the way, that's true. Friday is that day where we dress as fluid as possible, obviously, to make sure we express ourselves the way we want to be expressed. It will be upset. You want to look like sugar daddy today, and I've also told you guys, I want to give the Lagos girls author. Then the first thing also here, and let's see how. I think you guys have seen him already. Anyways, I'm sure we're going to tell this now. The first game was good.
All right.
How you doing, bro?
I did.
Oh my God, guys! I have to say this here, and then this is like, I want to call out my barber because I feel like this is like the worst thing I've done in my life ever. Sincerely, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I wasted the money, and I to ask him, he said it was good. But bro, if you're seeing me, I'm calling you out. You did rubbish on this head. I'm gonna change the color. And you guys tell me the color you want me to change it to. That's to show you how much I love you guys so much. Back to the conversation strictly today. I'll begin with Davido. Yeah, as it were, and I understand how everything is with Davido and some fast and all of that thing. But these days, they are starting to prove it basically. But then they're talking around that states that Davido and the UK guys are not like tally. Before we get to that point, let's talk about the unavailable video. The remix is out, unavailable, with Major Lazer. Now, for some reason, Davido has not posted that. He has not posted it on his page, on his Twitter, on his Instagram. Davido has not posted it. We've only seen it on his fan page and then on Major's guys and everything. Do you think there was a need for a remix to unavailable in the first place? That's how we will be.
Well, we've talked about Davido trying to penetrate different places and and why he's pushing unavailable so much. But very, very honestly, I do not think after spending so much time pushing the song itself, it's still coming out to be released. So it means that you've left the other songs on the project. Because there are better songs on that project even than unavailable.
I agree.
Do you understand?
Facts.
And you have decided not to push those songs. I have been a remix with a Major Lazer. Not that it's Major Lazer that is
the problem.
It's the fact that why are you doing a remix to this song? Why?
Well, contrary to what we said, Major Lazer is like they're producers and DJs and all of that. They're like a group of guys that come together to make music, and they seem to like unavailable. It's not the first time they're jumping on songs. It's just like making a cover to something. So it is not necessarily affiliated to Davido releasing it officially. It's like Major Lazer made a cover, and then they felt like people loved it, and then they dropped it. So it is not in any way. It doesn't have anything to do with Davido releasing a remix or nothing. No, it is Major Lazer dropping a cover, so to say. But then, because they are big, obviously you not say it's a cover, they call it a remix. So this is not the first time Major Lazer will be dropping remix to any big song or major song. So I don't think there's a big deal or there's anything about moving on from the album or something to this conversation.
Okay, so for me, I want to quietly disagree with what the person just said. Yeah, which bring back to you, because if Major did it on their own, it should be on Major's page. Now, Davido took it. I think it's on Davido's Spotify. It's on his Apple Music. So it's going to make revenues from what another person has done. So why?
It's pretty funny that you guys are going this route. Yeah, it's just like the the Tony Braxton, last situation. If Tony Braxton had wished, she could have posted it on her page because it is her intellectual property. So, but then the deal that Davido has, with the label and everything, before you'd want to do something like that, definitely have the permission of the label before jumping on doing a remix like that. And now that they got the permission, obviously private part of what they had is okay for you to post this remix. It definitely has to be linked to Davido. Right now, the new way that DSPs work, if you drop an original song and let me use what song now? Let me say Lonely at the Top, and Davido features and Asake features Davido and Lonely at the Top. The song would be on Asake's page and Davido's page simultaneously. Yeah. So it doesn't now mean that okay, Davido does not want to have anything to do with it. The fact that his name is mentioned, the fact that it is his work that was being reproduced or recreated, it is definitely going to be linked to his page. It doesn't mean that I'm the one that posted it. It is because of the new way the algorithm works that once it is affiliated to me, and then the deal or the conversation we have, okay, you guys want to use this for yourself. I know now, this is the split, this is the deal. You are going to post it, but then the fact that you tag me on it, it's just like I tagged you to a post. You get a notification that you are posted, just like Instagram collaboration. When I collaborate on a post with you, it will be on your page, it will be on my page, but I am the owner of the content. So that is the way it is.
So I mean, it's bringing me to saying something like this now. If you are saying this, does it now mean that if this cover, so to say, was done by a different artist,
like me,
an artist that is not big,
will he put on his page?
Will it still go on his page?
An artist that is not big will not even get that privilege to release it officially.
So we are saying, that's what I'm saying. So for him to allow Major Lazer to release it officially, it means he is also personally collaborating with that project.
No, it's not personally. Because he loves. It's just like when different people do covers.
So you are saying.
Look at Zamora that won money from CK now. 1,001,000 people did that, but CK picked Zamora because he loved his version.
Now that you mentioned that, I was about to say that what if a different artist that we don't know, maybe we know, but he's not that big, also does something that is good, that according to maybe after the video listening to it, feels like this thing is also big.
If it doesn't have the global preference or what I'm going to gain,
so you're saying the algorithm is biased, or the video is emotionally attached.
No, it's not like it's just like okay, when I post my content a lot of people post on their stories, but I look at okay this person, let me repost this person's own. It is not because I'm biased, it's because I know that one or two ways I feel see something collect from that place, and that way I've gotten a couple of collaboration with some bigger guys by doing that. No be say it will be posted, I never repost it will be before, even if you repost my content for a story. But let's say a Davido repost I go repost them. So because there's something else for me to gain from it, and it's not because it will be a small boy and it's not influential on the social media platform. So wait, I won't gain, and I ain't post them, I ain't like them, I like
No. I get where you are going to, but to me, I still feel like, because another thing I also think is because it is Major Lazer's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Major Lazer is also a brand on its own.
They are global. They are a global. They are a big brand.
You will not do a cover if it does not have a full, plan that this thing I'm doing is going to be worth my time. It's going to be worth.
Davido didn't contribute anything to it now. Major Lazer do am. Davido no sing again. So Davido no record again. Now Major Lazer do everything.
We are saying.
Anyways, well, for me, actually, what I think, I kind of slightly agree with. I don't know, should I agree with? I kind of slightly agree with Davido slightly. I like Davido a lot, but I feel like because what is going around is the fact that now he's on Davido's page. If I don't know Major Lazer's name before, if I've not heard of him before in my life, and it's Davido I know, when I go to Davido's page, I'm seeing a new release, and I'm like playing, and I'm getting unavailable. I don't know, as a fan, let's say I'm a layman, I don't even know what happened behind the scene. What I know is that Davido has released a new song.
They say Major Lazer remix. It is there. Why?
You know what I'm saying? If even though you explained it now, a lot of persons do not even know that there are DSPs behind the scene, that people have to do. You have to go and meet people. Like the Burna Boy instances, if it does not said out, most people don't even know that that kind of thing happen. Now,
look at Taliban, for instance.
By messages.
But look at the way they did the processing. Apparently, Burna Boy gets song, but they use the other guy take push the song, And then when someone can't drop, you can't do both of them platform.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So according to what you are saying now, you're saying this route that Burna Boy took is not the route. Davido is taking the opposite route.
Exactly. He's taking the opposite.
Anyways, guys, I'm sure you guys have heard this before. Let me know what you guys think. Davido actually has it on his page as a new song, new release came out over the midnight, and people are saying you should have moved on for this. But they're very defending him, saying it is not his effort. Davido didn't do anything. All Davido is going to do is going to reward from where he did not work from.
Just like let's say Rexy remix, unavailable. It will be on Rexy's page, it will be on Davido's page.
So basically, stylishly, Davido is going to reap from where he did not work from. Basically, that's the logically because now he work, yeah. But basically, Major Lazer did like a lot of promotion, the remixes. But Davido, obviously, is on his page. He has to get it on DSP and everything. But Davido is having it on his page as a new song and new. What are your thoughts? Do you think he should have done that? Do you think they should have even cast the replay from the beginning? Should it even have taken place? Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. Come here and vibe with me. Don't have said if I've not spoken his own contrary opinions. You guys should be the judge. Finalize the opinion in the comment section. Back to the conversation, anyways. Davido and the UK. A lot of guys are making it look like Davido is not big in the UK. Now, and for some reasons, Davido has done like big space. Obviously, he has done the O2 in the UK and all of that. But then he has focused for the tour movement. He started with the American space because obviously it looked like he's familiar with them and all of that. But then Davido in the UK, people said he is not big. And I'm going to ask this question: do you think? And we shouldn't forget he's a global artist. He's global everywhere and everything. He's when the album dropped, even in the US that they say he didn't get number 1 in the US, but it was number 1 in the UK, straight up. So with all of these metrics and numbers that we have, do you think it will be Davido is really big in the UK?
Well, Davido is big. Yeah, he's big everywhere, but I don't think he's, like you said, he's not as big as he is in the US, the way he is in the UK. I remember there was a time he went for an NBA a football match. Yeah, I think it was like a new season, you know, how they do all the celebration and all. And then someone now checked his Instagram page, one of the guys that were there, and I checked his Instagram page. I saw, and this guy had, at that time, I think they had about 17 million, followers on it. And I said, who is this guy that has 17 million? How did you get 17 million? And in my head, I'm like, you don't fucking know Davido. Like, so, so that makes me to remember that, bro.
Was the person in Nigeria?
It was not in Nigeria. It was there.
Okay.
He was there.
I think I remember that. Yeah,
that was at the football. And I'm like, how? So it makes me know that, okay, yes, you might be big or think that you are big everywhere. And
obviously.
A lot of people still do not.
A lot.
I would not say he's not big. I just feel like he's not as big as he is in
US.
Some other places.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, well, for me, I would say that looking at the stats, and numbers, definitely Davido is bigger in the US than he is, in the UK, and it is not his fault or something, because just like when you go to the India, Rema is the biggest Nigerian artist. After Rema, then CK, before even a Davido or a Burna Boy or a Wizkid, and it goes on and on like that. But in the UK, apparently Burna Boy happens to be the biggest guy, in the UK, based on the songs he's done, the collaboration he's done, the influence he has in the UK, the samples, the story he even had in the UK at some point that he was deported before he was allowed in again. And then Wizkid is also pretty big in the UK. Now, if you look at the guys that have had really big songs in the UK, really, you cannot say that Davido is a number 1 or a number 2. Because I saw a stat that had number of songs that we had. Burna Boy had about 20, Wizkid had 13. We had Rema, we had the other guys. We had even Mr. Easy. Had a lot of big songs that have popped up in the UK.
Yeah.
So Davido in the UK, we can want to slightly agree that he is not as big as a Burna Boy, Wizkid in the UK. And could that be the reason why he wants to do the O2 one more time before moving on to bigger venues? Maybe, because before you can say you want to do big spaces in some location, definitely would have checked your back end, your algorithm. You checked how well people are listening, and then you use that to calculate percentage. Let's say 100k people are listening to me in the UK or more. Out of 100k, let's say 10% will come out. That's 10k. Okay, let me double it. Let's say 20. Looking at how big I am. Okay, yeah. So let me do a 20k capacity. So it is not just I wake up, I want to do 100k, and then you go on. How many people they listen to you? If 10,000 people they listen to you, how you want me 100k people come out?
It'll be like Shiri vibes.
So for Davido, yeah, he's big, he's a global artist, but then in the UK, he's not as big as his top contemporaries. Then.
Okay, yeah, Don't have said it's not as big, but then it still leaves me on this point here. You mentioned the likes of Burna Boy and Wizkid. Those guys have done like big spaces, the 60k, 80k.
Yeah.
There's always talk between 60 and 80k, but I think it's 60k. Google said it's 60k, but people said 80k as stretch. It's their business. But then these guys have done this space and they've had a successful outing at this space and all of that. Yeah. Now, a lot of persons have it that Davido is not doing big space because obviously he went out for a while, and it's just common sense that you don't just start, you don't eat big. Now, he came to Nigeria his own base. He started Nigeria on a very high note. Yeah. Went to the TBS. Yeah. That's like the biggest you can do. And then that's because he has here on the lockdown. But then, especially like I have to start with like a small space, gradually growing to where he is and everything. Now, what will make you? Let's have UK in focus. Yeah. Now, the album drop, it was number 1.
Yeah.
That's a big start. Now, as we speak, Davido is number 1 on the Afrobeat chart in the UK. Rema is holding down the US. Yeah. Now, all of these metrics are showing that these guys love the song. So, what other metrics will make you bigger than this in the UK?
Well, for that, the album is a collective effort of people streaming different songs on the album. Now, if you check individual record of songs, how many songs are big from Davido in the UK? Like, let's look at that. Unavailable, yes, he's doing well, recently. But the number of people that have been streaming Unavailable, is it only Unavailable they will come to listen to when, the show happens? Look at Burna Boy, for instance. He has loads of songs. He has with Stormzy. He had songs with, Ed Sheeran, about 2 songs already. Santa Dave is also there. Like, Location is one of the biggest songs, by Dave. Stormzy's, Shape of You. Ed Sheeran and Stormzy had a song with Burna Boy. I can't remember the title of the song. That's also one of Stormzy's biggest songs. Burna Boy, Ed Sheeran, they have 2 songs already. Ed Sheeran happens to be one of the biggest guy in the UK. So obviously, people know that, a Burna Boy, okay, I want to go and listen to the song they have with Ed Sheeran. Maybe Ed Sheeran will come. That's a plus for people to want to come out. The song you have with Stormzy, maybe Stormzy will come. Location with Santa Dave, maybe Dave will come. I want to listen to Dave because I'm a fan of Dave. So Burna Boy is eating from fans of Ed Sheeran, fans of Stormzy, fans of Dave from the UK. So that's like a big plus for him. Now let's look at Wizkid. Wizkid has songs with Fuse ODG. He has songs with Fuse ODG is Ghanaian rather. He's also big in the UK. Wizkid has songs with a couple of UK guys. There's Big Skep, in the picture, and a couple of other guys. And now people Drake with Drake, Drake is also big. Drake is a global star, obviously. So people like, okay, Wizkid has song with this person. Will this person come? Probability is high, so could be or could be not. And then he's also eating from the fans of these people. Now, Davido in the UK, which big UK guy does he have collaboration with? Recent one with Skepta. And then how well is the song in the UK? Look at the numbers of the song, look at the statistics. Which other person comes to mind? Davido doesn't have a song with Ed Sheeran or a Dave or a Stormzy.
Most of the guys he has with
in the US.
So all of those things are like, okay, okay, probably these are the reasons why he's not all that big in the UK.
So this is me asking our limits conversation actually. Now we mentioned about collaborations. Davido have we talked about it last time, and that was I was also happy. Davido has song Chris Brown. Chris Brown has US on his head. Davido has song with Nicki Minaj, one of the biggest female rapper in the US and all of that. Like these guys, we've seen Davido now with Drake in studio, so it shows that
song with Make Me One.
And these are like big guys holding in the US. Now, do you think a collaboration with, like we said, Ed Sheeran is one of the biggest guys in the space. He doesn't have a song with him yet. Now, do you think a collaboration with these guys will help foster his fans, like get larger like share space in the UK?
Yes, we will definitely will. I mean, if you look at most of the guys that are topping the UK charts, I mean, by having fans, you see that they have these guys in their space. They have, for example, look at Fireboy. The reason why Fireboy is very big in the UK is because he has a collaboration with Ed Sheeran. That alone
fact
takes him to. So if Davido has a song with any of the UK guys, there are so many. There's Ed Sheeran, John Bell. There are so many guys you can have. These are guys that they hold a percentage of fans.
If they give it to you, you're gone.
So if he has a song with one of them, obviously it's going to give him new fans to the UK.
This is gonna give him new fans in the UK. Anyways, guys.
Chaos,
Chaos, I think it's masculine. Yeah.
So
the video came out today.
A lot of
there are so many
Burna Boy
collaboration that really works. So even UK guys would get more Nigerian fans. They have a collaboration with
because the 20 that they mentioned, they're not like only 20 Burna Boy songs.
Yes.
Obviously,
collaboration.
True.
Anyways, guys, for Davido, it's looking like Davido is not big in the UK. But then, if you think he's big, and then you have point to prove that he's big.
Like big.
Okay, correct. Back to the corrected. Davido is big, but he's not big. Like out of that, we have those. Davido is just there in the UK, basically. It's just there. Burna Boy is big in the UK. Wizkid is big in the UK. Yeah. Davido is just there in the UK. And if you think you are like, no, it's big. I'm 30 video. We're quite big. Come and show me why you think it's big. Come my section. It's not fight. It's Shadow Shabi. Burna Boy have said it. If you get evidence, if you not get, you go explain. Fire. You guys stay tuned. We'll catch you guys on the very, very next one. Yo guys, welcome back for this one. This one again is another. I think today we have like the big. Okay, no, we have a Burna Boy. Yeah, we have a Burna Boy. But I really wish we spoke about Burna Boy.
Shed light,
the first one, Burna Boy. Burna Boy came to cause Nigerians. So like, I really want us to talk about that one. I feel like that's the height of it. I felt insulted because the truth is, now we say I go.
But did he lie?
Now we say I go do it. Now we say I go.
You don't lie now.
I go actually video out.
Now waiting the blogs, everybody go.
But I don't go post my own. That's the thing. But I go just get that.
As they happen, Insta blog don't post them.
Nigerians, they why not? Nigeria where you go post your babe back. Back. You just are back. We go show the face. Just give us 2 hours. This guy, bro, in Abasi, they use tattoo and ring.
And peace.
What the?
Bro.
Uno fear una. Nigeria. When we have gossip, we have what's that lady's name? Twetwe. Hello, Twetwe. We have Twetwe. This lover. Anyways, that's what Burna Boy. Anyway, let's move on to Wizkid. Wizkid has been in the mix now. Wizkid has been on the road lately and having good time himself. He was in Norway. Norway flew to Sweden. Today is going to be in Finland. I've been in festivals. I've been amazing. Wizkid is just enjoying himself on tour lately. He's not even doing no hard work. Like Tunes is, and yeah, shout out to DJ Tunes. That guy is
in Tunes we trust,
bro. In Tunes we trust. So I J 100. That guy is good as well. I think earlier in the news I was saying that we can't compare, and I'm going to say it accurately. I like Davido a lot, but I feel like Davido and equal. I want to go on that. And one of that, Davido need to change everybody to Esa. I'm saying this, you hear me? To Esa Asika. You know what's sad like that? Davido since video, Davido will be like, who's that idiot? But anyways, yeah, moving on. Wizkid and Tunes had like an amazing time on set. And at every point they finished, from Finland to Sweden, they're like an after party.
Yeah.
And then one particular song that Wizkid has been. Wizkid is, a lot of persons feels like out of the 3 of them, Wizkid is the most matured. That's what the shit believe. Wizkid is so matured. He doesn't dance too much. He doesn't. You ever say is it Faraya or Jaraya? He doesn't Faraya like. If you see Wizkid doing leg work,
that's the height too.
What I will ask you is, what I will ask you is, how much did you pay? How much did you pay for that? Are you a Lumelu?
The leg work Wizkid is meant to do. You don't pass. That be the way the wine waste.
Wait, one day I don't pay this sweat.
Wizkid wear carrot jeans. That time carrot jeans come stage. One day, yeah. Bro, Wizkid, like what Wizkid does now is, the sexy ladies out here. Let me hear you say, yeah. No stress.
Pour water.
Yeah, bro. If you, that's the annoying. When you pour water on me on stage, what is it? Me that have a legend of water. Don't try with me. But anyway, Wizkid was saying, and Wizkid was seeing a different euphoria. This time it was all vibing, and it's not a Davido song. Mind you, if I played Davido song last week, and obviously that was like an amazing one. But then this week he has been on a spree. I don't know whether it's DJ Tunes doing the repeats or it's Wizkid demanding for the song, but Wizkid has been infected with the virus of not Burna Boy, of not Davido, of not Rema, not even Olamide, that they have a song that did not release, not even Olamide, not even Wande Cole, of one Benin boy that he has not paid 200 million his own, that he stole somebody's song of ShalliPopi. You know, it doesn't make sense. Like, no, the first time was when the Evian Day song, that was when it was Norway, and then yesterday was the it was ex-convict, and Wizkid was singing word for word. I'm like,
Well, I wasn't shocked because all these musicians, they listen to themselves.
Yeah.
You know, like you have to, if you are in a battle, you have to check out your opponent to know the strategies, to know what your opponent is doing, so that you can, do better than your opponent. Like the most successful people always, are on the toes of, their, contemporary, their rivals, so that they know how to beat them, at what they are doing. And not to say that ShalliPopi is a rival to Wizkid in the end.
I'm going to say Wizkid is learning a team of ShalliPopi.
Just saying. So, and ShalliPopi's music is infectious. At first, you may not like it, but if you listen to it a couple of times, you just find yourself, inside your Avian, another Avian day, inside all these Elon Musk boys, and then, you're going. So Wizkid is just, in a feel-good mood, and then, the song comes up and it was same vibing. And jamming to you. And at some point, Wizkid showed love to ShalliPopi, and people were like, okay, what's up with Wizkid and ShalliPopi? And then after I did that, the song went up #1 on the chart, like, Machala don't do one for me and everything. And then right now, recently it happened again, ex-convict. This guy na ex-convict, and again na ex-convict, and then vibing, shouting, singing, making noise and almost spilling his drink while having fun to the song. So you just in a good mood, and the song is feel good song. So definitely you just wanna be happy. Obviously, I know that a couple of other songs must have came up, and Wizkid wasn't that vibe between. So it's like, okay, I just love the lamba, like I just the lamba. Say, oh my, they bust my head. Who be this guy? Make I just pop the
trigger actually. Don't mention something, and I think this is what will trigger this nonsense beside me. Don't say how Wizkid's influence song. Now, I'm not going to agree to that. But at the same time, we saw Wizkid with Dumo the Black when he did that, and the song went.
You don't agree with Wizkid?
I'm going to say it. I'm going to get there. Now, I'm going to agree. Wizkid, obviously, I don't agree. It's my opinion. I'm going to agree to it if ex-convict gets #1 between now. Let me see that power that will make Olamide leave #1 to 10.
The song has been released for a while.
It has got
this Odumodu song has been for a while, but when Wizkid did it,
but the song got to #1 already now.
Then it's not what that was.
Yes.
If you got #1, I will agree. I will agree,
what I'm trying to say is,
and I know that it trigger you. If you come, I will agree. But if it doesn't come, I'm gonna be explaining that out. Let me have you.
See, that's why I say you're just trying to get it to me. There's nothing you want to say.
You say get it to you. I won't get it to you. What am I getting to you for? I don't know. Say get it to you. Are you whining yourself?
Olamide.
Correct yourself before you start getting to.
Get to me.
I'll get into it. Okay.
Lord of Jesus.
Lord of Jesus.
Shepherd Pamini. I
was about to say that right now you can't force the song to get back to #1. That's gotten to #1. Even the other of the songs say
don't tire.
You don't tire.
You don't take screenshots now.
You don't take screenshots. Even when the do video call, you take screenshots after you don't get evidence. So what do they do?
That screenshot for the video.
Bro, sharp. Go evidence.
Because FaceTime would notify the other person that someone took a screenshot.
So I don't move towards that. Olamide is already don't sit down like this. So the top 10 by
now till month end when bonus of jobs.
What is joke with
the only thing we go move.
Remember they go share yourself 1 to 5 feet there.
So just it. Let's just
okay. I'm moving on from this one. I want us to actually be now. Let's be. I want us to be as factual as possible. Now, Wizkid has been on the run lately for this year. We don't know if he has changed that run, but the run we've seen so far has been that if he likes your song, he jumps for your song. Now, Rexy explained how they met. Wizkid loved the song, how it occurred. Wizkid loved it, and Baba, let's work together and everything. Now, Wizkid is now on this ShalliPopi movement, and now it's the love of Afrobeat is massive. It's so massive that if they love you, they all come together for you. Now, I remember they'll do model run. Everybody on this, everybody. From Wizkid started, Davido was on this. Davido was not even back yet then. It was just showing love on his own. what's his name? Olamide was showing love. If you're not,
Burna Boy, they met.
They met. Yeah. So if they see they need to pull you up, the whole company gonna pull you up. And bro, even if your people today against you, go come up because they are there. Now this is ShalliPopi again, another guy who's rising up from doing good for himself. Davido has gradual support. Wizkid has shown massive support. Afrobeat all over has shown support. Everybody has been vibing, and you get now. Abracadabra remix came up from something like this too.
Yeah.
Wizkid loved it and they worked on it. Now, are you seeing this one as Wizkid loving it and also wanting to jump on the remix with this guy? Because mind you, it's going to further put him out there. Because the truth is this: now Wizkid was in Sweden, played the song there. Sweden fans were like, "Who's this song? They love it. They want to listen to it." Stream numbers will go up. Now, do you think Wizkid is there a possibility that Wizkid wants to have him on the remix or something?
Well, if you want to look at it, as much as it would really favor or beneficial to
ShalliPopi,
yeah, I think that it shouldn't. Yeah, but I mean, you don't know. The love he's showing right now might be overwhelming. It can trigger him to enter studio. You understand? But I don't think he should. I don't think he should do a remix for it. I feel like what could be more, what could make more sense if they have a separate song together and he's able to, put it
full of something.
So, but coming on this one, I'm like nah, because right now I'm on Wizkid starving us a bit. So yeah.
Come on, buddy, for ShalliPopi, Wizkid, yeah. Anyways, the first this is where I get to the further question. Do you think Wizkid? There've been a lot of talk about how people want Wizkid to expand and not just be a solo artist. Now expand, have people in your team. What Davido is doing. Don Jazzy is doing this massively. Olamide is doing it and enjoying it and living from it. And people are saying, Izzy is enjoying himself. Burna Boy is also expanding to Big 7 and having guys come to the team and everything. Do you think this is Wizkid's new way of starting announcing to us that I want to have a ShalliPopi in a star? Maybe to me, I'm saying it doesn't make sense. That's
not a visible thing, to look at. And then for the remix also, bro, even if it happen, like Olamide said get some Wizkid, see him. Fireboy said get some Wizkid, see him. So na ShalliPopi, come on. I don't see a remix coming. I don't see even a signing coming. Yeah, I just think that it is just a show of love, and that's the big it could get. A signing or a remix now, I don't think so. Because Wizkid is a very, very smart person. Remember the time in Bella's mother had issues with the force, and then he had to be detained to some point. ShalliPopi also has a case that he was out of, so Wizkid would not do it. He wouldn't.
I'm good. You know why I kept this is what I'm saying for the last one, because I don't want to talk about it again. I want to end it with this. Okay, I feel that personally, now this is my opinion, people should watch their faces. I feel that Wizkid needs ShalliPopi at this point. Why? Wizkid's song have not gone on. It has not gone on. Does not smell one. For this year, has been a massive and colossal error for this year. And the ShalliPopi will make sure that Wizkid gets to #1 because he's the buzzing guy. And Wizkid needs to get #1 to make sure that his fans here are holding it down. It's my thought, and it's the last one. Nobody will talk after now. It's only your talk that will matter after now. Not even Ibu B. We say anything after now. Guys, we'll catch you guys on the very next one. Stay safe, guys, and be careful. Now it's a game segment, and this time, obviously, we're having an amazing game. Who is going to win this one? Donald Pesky has been winning back to back. Ibu lost to Paul Way. Is he going to lose again today? You guys can bet on him. The odds are here. And the first key is 1.20 to win. It will be $3,049 to win. If you can put one net at that point, we're live. You're a billionaire tomorrow morning. Guys, take care of yourself. We'll catch you on the next one. Yo guys, welcome back to the game segment, and today there are going to be a couple of changes for the game. So the buzzer doesn't have to sound, because basically some persons have been complaining. So just touch the buzzer, and whether it sounds or not, the fact that you hit it obviously will show that you have interest. And please, you have 5 seconds to answer the question the moment you press the buzzer. If you don't know the question, don't even near the buzzer. They say, "Uno get money, but they choke for pockets." So basically, that, and then twist to this is all broke everywhere. And see, the last question is about Olamide, and then we're dedicating the album today. We're going to play a song off Olamide Unruly album, and I'm sure you guys have listened to this project back to back to back to back. The figures are showing that you guys are listening to it, and then I'm sure my guys have listened to this project. Let us see how well they know the song. We have Gaza, we have this, we have that, we have New Religion, yeah. So if you guys want to miss this one. Now remember, if you have collaboration, tell me the collaboration. Don't tell me New Religion and you stop there. If you say it, the person can beat the buzzer and answer it. It's not my fault. I hope you guys got it. So quick one, let's go straight up to what we have today. First song coming now, 3 seconds and 5 seconds if you wish. Let's go.
Olamide Ginger.
Incorrect.
Olamide Celebrate.
Incorrect.
5 seconds. I know this song.
5 seconds coming.
You must.
Track 12, incorrect.
What's that?
Anyways, guys, that's gone. That's hardcore, and that's track 11.
Hardcore. Yeah.
But you tried actually. But 12, you know you're talking about it. Anyways, guys, that one is gone. Scores to remain level 0-0 for both participants. Let's take it a bit higher. Let's go.
This is for the streets every day.
Like Olamide, Street Jam.
Correct. If you put money on your boy, it doesn't happen though. It doesn't happen though. Let's go.
Jam or street anthem?
Street Jam. Street Jam.
Awful.
Let's go.
Olamide Problem.
Correct. 1-1. Hey, it's getting it 10. 1-1. You know that before?
I know. I will tell you about the news. I remember the name just plays.
Boy, people have to be fast though. Coming through now.
Yeah. Olamide Rema.
You have to be fast. You have to be fast. That's 2-1. Let's go. Please answer the question correct.
Gaza now. No be Olamide this thing we dey do. Why we mention Olamide again? They whine me.
Please, let's call the artist name.
Okay. We be Olamide special we dey do.
Okay, guys, let's go. Coming through now.
Olamide featuring Benson. What's the fucking title? Shit.
Olamide Fireboy, she baby.
Correct. Hey,
because a girl called him in the beginning of the song. Yeah.
Say,
Amola, are you home?
Who called police? Who called police on the weekend? So, hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Oh, but what if it's called now? 4-1. Hey, why was that before 1?
Is it 4-1? Gaza, Mukulu, She Baby. Those are the 3 songs I've gotten.
You've gotten Problem.
Oh.
Okay, let's do the last one and then we have for the day. This will either mine
Let's stop before 1.
or it will make him. No, what's the last one? Is it your? Are you doing that the game?
I don't know. I didn't.
I had the game. Let's go.
New Religion. Asake, Olamide.
I don't give up. I don't know. I want this basic.
Hey, how do you feel?
I don't feel bad actually.
No, that's the thing.
I think moving forward, I should not play against the song because you can't win more than one.
Bro, it's fine.
Even against Paul, it was 4-1.
You know, in this game, they are always biased because anytime we play sports game with Don, they say that how you go play sports game with Don. You know,
no worry, next time we'll come.
Every time.
Don't have said it. Don't have said it now. Next time we come here, we'll play sport. Everybody, if you now win.
General sport, though, not
Actually general sport. Actually general contemporary sport.
Nah. Half music we dey play before.
general music they play.
And how they talk
It's going to give me sport of Sporting Lisbon. I mean, Newcastle.
No, na general sports now.
They're popular.
Okay. Shall I play? Did I play? Shall I play? Shall I play song from?
What they do signing?
If you want to do special too, Chelsea special, Man U special.
We know they do anybody special.
I do general contemporary easy football. So anyways guys, we're confident of this game, and obviously the defense came through with 5-1. It will be once again as expected, lost it. If you put your money,
guys,
put your
money on me and Daki to face ourselves on Get This Song. Put your money. This guy will feel woeful. You cannot even say anything.
Alright, let's go.
This was last year. We would have gone straight into it, but obviously we have you guys in plan. You guys should expect something big from Gusto. Anyways, guys, let's go to the last conversation, and this one is about Olamide. This is one that breaks my heart like a lot, and it's funny how fans used to say this kind of thing. At the point we saw where, when Olamide and Rema was linking up at the point that last year, we saw a lot of people saying, "Does Olamide need Rema to bring back his career?" I'm like, how do you push to start off like this? Like really. At this point here, you people should never do something like this again. Olamide does not need anybody. Olamide only needs one person, and that's God. If you are not God, you are not Jesus, you are not Holy Spirit, Olamide Bado does not need who you are. He doesn't need you. If you are Drake, he doesn't need you. He doesn't need you because it's Olamide. But then let's come back to the conversation. Olamide and Asake. Olamide album for some persons look like a replica of what Asake would do on the project, and people are like saying, Asake has done 2 albums.
Yeah.
Olamide in that space he hasn't dropped anyone. And then people are like, even with an EP basically.
Yeah.
People are like, maybe Olamide took a tool from what Asake is doing, you know. Because last now join they make soup sweet. You know, I collect from here. I watch the YouTube video, now they make food is sweet. So if people are saying maybe now waiting make Olamide album sweet, so maybe copy from Asake 1 or 2 like and the fact that you talk out, you know who shoot my mouth.
When I saw a couple of takes about this, people saying that Olamide, that even saying that the album artwork looks like what Asake can do, like this and that, like Olamide copy Asake on some songs, like the intro of the song, Asake did the piano thing for long, Olamide too did it for Celebrate. And like, guys, how can't you reason? Like Asake dropped an album, work of art. Olamide co-wrote 10 songs from that album.
10 out of
10.
Like, come on, out of 14. Like, what are you now saying? Asake himself has said with his mouth that he would not record without Olamide being in the studio with him. When he did the song with Davido, Olamide did it. When we saw Palazzo when it was going to happen, Olamide did it. Like, come on, like I don't know how people they think. Like, if you listen to work of art, you'll be hearing Olamide like this. Bro. Like, Lonely at the Top, now Olamide, I just hear. I just hear. Like, a couple of other songs, you go just hear Olamide. Why you go and talk to Olamide to copy Asake? Like, how?
Just like say, your papa resemble Pikin.
Like, how? Like, how? Maybe because Olamide has been off the music scene, like as per dropping songs and everything. But even if you look at this album critically, Celebrate, yes, the intro, the violin thing, blah blah blah. But Celebrate is Olamide. Come on, Ginger, come on. What are you saying? Ginger is classic Olamide.
There's no
classic Olamide. Okay, and then Gaza. Like, what are you saying?
Hey.
And then he did Doom. Boom. Like something like this on the UI Scooty album. Like, I don't know. I totally do not understand. Abi is the street jam.
I don't know.
I don't understand. I don't even know.
When Olamide versus that Gaza, I imagine how it would have been.
Let's go. The guy smoke.
Yeah.
I saw a post.
Where you go, I don't know. Where you go, I don't know.
I saw a post yesterday. Olamide retweeted it. Like, the guy said that when Olamide was recording Doom, that he had grooves on his teeth, and the Bado was like, "How you didn't know? Like, how the fuck do you know this?" So like, I don't know, man. Like, this conversation, it's a really low. Yeah, maybe because we have songs similar to what Asake had on his album as per how it sounded and all of that. But bro, it is very obvious Olamide has been writing for Asake. And the fact that you can even listen to Asake's album Asake songs and how you feel of Olamide. Okay, so Olamide will go and drop an album. Say who should we hear? Who should we hear? Make I not tabo.
We should hear Wizkid.
Like who do we want to hear on the album?
We should hear Wizkid.
Like is it okay? Is it Fireboy you want to hear? Abi na ShalliPopi you want to hear on the album? Come on, you hear Olamide on the album, and that is why you are feeling, because like I was saying it, the other day, that why Olamide has not dropped, because Olamide they give Asake only hits. Not to say Asake is not good or Asake cannot do hit songs by himself. Definitely, Omokpe was a banger. Mr. Money with the Vibe was a banger. Sungba, all of the songs he's had, has been bangers. But when you are building things up, definitely would put all of your best into it so that it becomes the best thing out there. So all these songs, I know they drop. Oh yeah, now waiting you get. Baba, I get rice. Okay, make I give you beans and egg. Add fish by yourself. Okay, make I add plantain on top, and everything come out together. Mad, go to law, and then it goes off. But right now, Badu has showed us that, guys, I've done a lot of albums. I gave you UI Scooty, I gave you Carpe Diem, like I changed my sound. Right now, I want to give you a mixture of UI Scooty and Carpe Diem. That is what we had. Even the old me. That is definitely what we had, on this Unruly album. Like it's a mixture of every Olamide that you can think about. Now you are saying that. Maybe we talk.
You know why
fans today? We don't let them give out to the now. We'll give fans.
Yeah, you know why I got this score from you. I got this score because, like I said, if you cap, we'll give you cap. So all the fans out there, I don't care who you be. Collect.
I even saw one that was saying that is it time to tell Olamide the truth? I like
what truth? Abu should tell you. Abu should tell you. That's because Abu should tell your own truth. Abu should come and tell your own truth. You guys should be coming down. But anyways, I think for that content, I made it clear. We don't want to beat about that actually. But then there's one that caught my attention. I've got to talk, and this is the final conversation. True from here. There's the fact that Olamide had the album launch, the listening party, and then we had a lot of persons got the Layi. I don't say he's a goat, but goat can mean anything. Layi is a goat. Like he came with like flowers at the point. Gave him I love that. And then he went to lead the choirs and he was shaking his bum. And, but then one person that came that got everybody talk was on Jazzy. Then he came like the boss as he is, walked in, greet everybody. It's the fact that Jazzy is. I don't know, he has this thing that you make him like a humble. I was like,
that's how he does. I think he's used to that.
Well done, sir.
Even the day I met him too was I said
now we're supposed to double it up. I'm in line now.
He's always used to just
imagine say
it's like involuntary.
Actually, imagine say me and Reborn meet on Jazzy. He come one brother.
Bro, prostrate.
Reborn go all the top of my head. Boss, I do videos. I can shoot your video. I love your star so much.
What do you want from me? I can be sleeping in your studio.
well, anyways, yeah, we saw where that leak up came out. Olamide went to meet him, they all themselves, and the bromance was amazing. Most people, because we know the history they are together. From having the issue, and then they've had a blend that you could understand that it's settled, because obviously Olamide Protege and Fireboy collaborated with Rema, Don Jazzy's and Protege on the song on Fireboy's album. Olamide again as Rema on the project, so you could know that it's all love in this corner. But then that was an intro that people knew that indeed these guys are cool, and it came after Don Jazzy the podcast. Where it denied blatantly that Dangote did not settle them at the time. But then the picture was out, and then it was like, let me see. I can't remember that picture. I felt like you capped though, Papa J, bro. It's going to end there. But then how did you feel when you saw them together?
Oh, I mean, I felt good, because looking at the fact that I recently saw that podcast. So when I saw him, it just shows that this industry really, it's not competition. It's just everybody wants to be the first. You understand? True. So there's just that competition.
There's no long-term enemy.
There's no enemy. Everybody just because last, if me and you collaborate, become top for the world, and two of us get the glory. Do you understand? True. So it was amazing to see them together. It was really good to see them.
Yo guys, we've come to the end of this one. It has been an amazing journey. We had game section, which we lost again. I'm reiterating on that. It will be lost again, and then we had an amazing. We spoke about Davido. We spoke about Olamide, and then we spoke about ShalliPopi being a new signing. And I said our Wizkid needed ShalliPopi to be a big star in Nigeria. Welcome, you're dragging and welcome. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourself. Let me sound like Perry now. I'm gonna end with this. You know what? I don't give anything about what you guys say. I don't care about what you say. I'm out here to tell you guys the truth and nothing but the truth. You guys have to accept it whether you like it or not. And I'm here to give it to you. Nobody will give it to you, not me. Nobody will tell you the truth. And our fans out there, listen, Wizkid is the greatest of all time. I love it.